Alright, what is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here, back in Plays and Source. It is spooky October 2022. We got some brand new games here for the extra and premium tiers of PS Plus with your subscription. And listen, man, I'm gonna keep it honest. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games to cover. There's a lot of things to read. So we're gonna get right into it. If you want to jump to a particular game, definitely use the time code down below in the description. And let's jump right into the PS Plus games that you'll be getting access to with your premium and extra subscription tiers for PlayStation Plus for the month of October 2022. First up here on the extra and premium tiers for PS Plus, we'll be getting access to Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the definitive edition for PS4 and PS5. Play the genre-defining classic of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, updated for a new generation, now featuring across-the-board enhancements, including brilliant new lighting and environmental upgrades, high-resolution textures, increased draw distances, Grand Theft Auto 5 style controls and targeting, and much more, bringing this beloved world to life with all new levels of detail. So with the user score here up 2.4, we all know the story about this release, but there have been a bunch of upgrades and updates to it as well, so hopefully it's in a much better state when you try it here on PS Plus. Next up, we have Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age, definitive edition for PlayStation 4. Explore a massive world as you embark upon an epic RPG adventure as the Luminary, the chosen one in a world that vows to hunt him down. The Luminary and his unique band of loyal companions work together to survive an onslaught of ne'er-do-wells and overthrow the dark forces that plot to plunge the world of Erdre, I think that's how you say it, my bad, Erdre, into chaos. I definitely got that wrong here, but with a Metacritic score here of 91, looks to be a good choice if you like Dragon Quest. One of my favorites in the franchise, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, will be available this month for PlayStation Plus Premium and Extra. Write your own legendary Odyssey and live an epic adventure in a world where every choice matters. Sentenced to death by your family, embark on a journey from outcast mercenary to legendary Greek hero and uncover the truth about your past. Customize your equipment and master new special abilities, tailoring your character's skill set to your playstyle. Fight your way across Greece, engaging in visceral battles both on land and sea to become a legend. Assassin's Creed Odyssey runs at 60 frames per second on PS5 as well, with a Metacritic score here of 83, and my personal recommendation, I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Definitely go check it out if you guys have not played it. Very, very good title in the Assassin's Creed franchise. We start our marathon here of Dragon Quest games with Dragon Quest Builders for PS4. Gather materials, craft items, and build everything imaginable as you explore a sandbox world made of blocks and packed with memorable characters and dangerous monsters. Use the power of creation in battle against the reigning Dragon Lord and restore peace to the shattered realm, with a Metacritic here of 83. Looks to be a really good choice, and really all of the Dragon Quests here do score very, very well overall. So shout out to Dragon Quest Builders for being the first of its kind on this list. Let's say you finish Dragon Quest Builders 1, you want some more. The sequel is available here in the form of Dragon Quest Builders 2 for PS Plus Extra and Premium tiers. This block building role-playing game includes a charming single-player campaign and a robust multiplayer building mode that supports up to 4 players online. Set off to revive a forsaken world alongside a mysterious companion named Malroth. Then take your builder online and join your friends to collaborate and create something truly magnificent. And with a Metacritic score here of 86 on Metacritic, looks to be a very good choice for those that want some more Dragon Quest Builders. Pivot into a different franchise of Dragon Quest, we have Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Tree's Woe, and The Blight Below. That is a long title for PlayStation 4 here for PS Plus. Venture forth on an all-new action RPG adventure in the peaceful kingdom of Arba. Man and monster live side by side, but when the monsters suddenly snap and go on the rampage, it's up to our heroes to fight back against wave after wave of their former friends. As either the hero of Lucius or the heroine of Aurora, the player joins forces with a cast of fan favorites from previous Dragon Quest titles to bring the rampaging hordes of monsters to their senses and restore order to the kingdom. And with that long title here, we do have a pretty decent Metacritic score here of 77. Looks to be pretty good. I started laughing because I just think it's funny how it said, like, you know, these monsters snapped and they went on the rampage. That's just funny to me, but let's move on. Next up, we have Dragon Quest Heroes 2 Explorers Edition for PlayStation 4. The hack and slash field roaming action RPG sends players on adventures to restore order in a once peaceful world filled with monsters and battles of epic proportions, featuring a cast of playable characters, each with unique moves and abilities, including a host of familiar faces from the Dragon Quest series and 4 brand new heroes. Up to 4 players can band together in a cooperative multiplayer to conquer swarms of enemies and defeat challenging boss monsters. And the sequel for Dragon Quest Heroes here is at a 76, so just a little bit, just 1 point deducted, but you know what I'm saying, I say if you're in the 70s, you're still in a pretty good shape overall for game standards. Critically acclaimed is the next game subtitle here with Inside. Hunted and alone, a boy finds himself drawn into the center of a dark project. This dark, narrative-driven platformer combines intense action with challenging puzzles. It has been critically acclaimed for its moody art style and ambient soundtrack and unsettling atmosphere. This is a game that I actually have wanted to play for a while here, and I could play here with PS Plus for extra and premium tiers, and with a Metacritic score here of 91, it does rank amongst the highest Metacritic scores here of the bunch. Debuting on Xbox last year, we have The Medium coming to PS Plus for October 2022. This third-person psychological horror game features innovative dual reality gameplay. Explore the real world and the spirit world at the same time. Use your psychic abilities to solve puzzles spanning both worlds, uncover deeply disturbing secrets, and survive encounters with the Maw, a monster born from an unspeakable tragedy. This has a Metacritic score here of 75, so you know, pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that I actually feel like I've had a few people definitely recommend The Medium to me, even though, you know, it wasn't like the most high scoring Metacritic score overall. Very much, I'd say, in the good territory. I may check this out here for PS Plus. This has been available for PS Plus monthly games for a few times now, but let's go over Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker for PS4. Multiplayer competitive combat is the name of the game, as 2 teams of 4 face off on the battlefield to prove who the best group of ninjas are. Build a 4-player team, selecting from fan favorite Naruto characters, and go online and join up with friends to compete against other teams for 8-way ninja clashes. This did get a 61 on Metacritic, not the best score, amongst the lowest here on the bunch, but you know, I've heard good things about it, and overall, you know, this should be, if you're into Naruto, I assume you'll find some sort of enjoyment here with this game. Now, these next few here are from the Assassin's Creed franchise, and they are in a whole new genre that I have been meaning to check out. Assassin's Creed Chronicles China for PS4 exacts Shao Jun's vengeance on the Chinese emperor in stunning 16th century China with fresh 2.5D stealth gameplay and a stunning art style that evokes traditional brush paintings. Use Shao Jun's stylish, empowering combat arsenal, close combat martial arts, a powerful Kion sword, and a hidden shoe blade, then sneak and hide to avoid detection and fool enemies using whistles and disguises. This just, you know, and I'll say this for like the other Chronicles games we have here on this list, but I just really like this concept of having like a 2D platforming type of Assassin's Creed. Sounds really cool. I have heard of these games before, but I definitely want to play it here on PS Plus with a Metacritic score here of 69. Nice. Not the best score though, but still a nice score if you catch my drift. So there are some Assassin's Creed games later on in the rest of his list that have an asterisk on the blog that seems to indicate that they might not be running well in backwards compatibility on PS5, so I will take note of those when we get to those, starting with this one here, Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, which is recommended for being played only on PS4. Embody Arabaz in his quest for retribution through a colorful depiction of colonial India in 2.5D stealth gameplay. Experience the thrill of a stealthy assassin with a unique set of skills and weapons such as the double kill moves and the chakram, then discover a brand new mode with stealth, speed, and assassination rooms. And so this did get a Metacritic score here of 63 on Metacritic, so a little bit lower than the China one. It looks like the Chronicles China are going to be the highest amongst this Chronicles bunch overall, but I do like the premise of, you know, exploring these different countries in this 2.5D platforming type of style for Assassin's Creed Chronicles. To end off the Assassin's Creed Chronicles offering, we do have Assassin's Creed Russia, which is still recommended as well for PS4 due to problems with backwards compatibility. Dive into the aftermath of the Red October Revolution in a 2.5D reimagining of Assassin's Creed universe set in 1918 Russia. Play as the assassin Nikolai Orlev or Anastasia and discover their powerful abilities and versatile tools. So this is not only set in Russia, but it will also have the lowest Metacritic score here of the bunch at a 60 on Metacritic. So, you know, not the greatest game allegedly according to Metacritic score, but still interesting, just say nonetheless, because like I will, you know, still want to explore these games and see what they're like in their different countries and all that good stuff. But yeah, lowest one here and might not run great on PS5 due to problems with backwards compatibility. But what will run great on PS5 is Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered for PlayStation 4 and backwards compatibility on PS5. Relive the American Revolution in Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with enhanced graphics and improved gameplay mechanics. Plus, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered and all solo DLC content are included. 1775, the American colonies are about to revolt as Connor, a Native American assassin, secure liberty for your people and your nation. From bustling city streets to the chaotic battlefields, assassinate your foes in a variety of deadly ways with a vast array of weaponry. I've heard so many good things about Assassin's Creed here, and with a Metacritic score here of 72, looks to be one of the better ones overall in the Assassin's Creed franchise, and definitely really cool that it's remastered and includes Liberation as well. I played Liberation on Vita back in the day, definitely a great game as well, so cool to see this available on PS Plus for October 2022. But this next Assassin's Creed game was famous for its bugs, and it persists with the backwards compatibility issues on PS5. We have Assassin's Creed Syndicate for PS4. London, 1868, in the heart of the Industrial Revolution. Play as Jacob or Evie Fry, brash and rebellious young twin assassins, and lead your underworld organization and grow your influence to fight those who exploit the less privileged in the name of progress. This does have a Metacritic score here of 76, so pretty astonishing that, in spite of its really, prominent technical problems at launch, that it was still able to surpass Assassin's Creed 3. But yeah, 76, what I'm saying, and definitely haven't heard a ton of bad things about Syndicate, just mainly how it runs and how it didn't run great at launch. But you can check it out on PS Plus this month, but definitely be wary that this is recommended for PS4 only, as on PS5 it may have problems with that backwards compatibility. And lastly here, for the extra and premium tiers, we do have Hohokum for PS4. Explore extraordinary worlds, become a curious flying kite-like being as you travel to colorful worlds just waiting to be explored. Interact with eclectic characters, wacky toys, and peculiar environments to uncover some very strange secrets, or simply roam at your own pace and be totally amazed and amused at the surprises that unfold in front of your eyes. So this is a game that I've heard about, never really seen gameplay or really played it, but it does have a 75 on Metacritic, so it seems to be a pretty good game overall for October 2022 PS Plus offerings for extra and premium tiers. And lastly here, let's cover the premium exclusive games that will be only available on the premium tier of PS Plus for October 2022. First up, we have Yakuza 3 Remastered, Yakuza 4 Remastered, Yakuza 5 Remastered, Limbo, which is very famous, heard a lot of great things about that, Ultra Street Fighter 4 as well for PS3, so that will be streaming along with Limbo as well, PS3 streaming as well. We have Castlevania Lord of Shadow for PS3 as well for streaming, and then we have Everyday Shooter for PS3 streaming as well. So I will say, where are the PS1 and PSP games this month? Very peculiar, we didn't get any PS1 or PSP games, just on that out there, what I'm saying, where are those games? But those have been the extra and premium games with your PS Plus subscription for October 2022. Down below, what will you be playing this month out of this list? What do you like? What do you dislike? What PSP and what PS1 games are you hoping gets added to the service? And while you are down there, make sure you do not forget our description. You can find links to our Discord, our Twitter, and our Anchor link. That way you can listen to our long form content and podcast format. Tomorrow will be Road to Ragnarok Episode 2, the weekly podcast series dedicated to any and all things God of War Ragnarok. Like the video if you enjoyed it, as well as hit subscribe to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.